Chapter 11, The Ironclad Guardian. Beloved and despicable. In the midst of their adventures in the Tower of Soul, the members of Twinklewish find themselves caught up in a very strange phenomenon. Upon reaching the tower's upper levels and making contact with a mysterious crystallized girl named Amith, Ray and Hiyori alone are transported to an unfamiliar world. Though they retain only vague memories of their dream conversation with Amith, Ray and Hiyori are left with the strangest of sensations. Meanwhile, Yui, who is left behind in the real world, frantically attempts to awaken her two unconscious friends. Ray, Hiyori. Huh? Where am I? Oh. Thank goodness. Ray, I kept calling your name and shaking you, but not even magic would wake you up. I was so scared. Yui. I'm not sure I followed, but I'm very sorry. I can hardly believe I lost consciousness in the middle of an adventure. My thoughts seem a little hazy. I'm having trouble getting my bearings. How careless of me. Wait. Huh? Why are we back in here in Landosol? I don't know. I tried everything I could think to wake you up, but then there was this flash of light, and before I knew it, we were here in the middle of the main street. I was worried you might get run over by a carriage, so I carried you both over here to this bench. It was tough, but thank goodness you woke up in the end. Right. I really am sorry for worrying you, Yui. What a good nap. I feel all refreshed. Okay. Well. Oh, you're up too, Hiyori. That's a relief. You both seem troubled in your sleep, so I was worried. I don't really get it, but I'm right as rain, and full of energy to boot. That scared me. Huh? What was it? An explosion? Actually, it's pretty lively there, huh? Alright. I guess it's the first day of that big festival in Landosol today. Let's go visit all the stalls together. Can't miss out on the festival fun. Wait, why are we in Landosol anyway? Did we step on another warp trap? Let's leave that question for later. Right now, be on your guard, everyone. I think we may have a situation on our hands. Huh? What situation? Oh, no, Muni. You're not really great at it.
王宮の攻略は任せたぞ。こら、そこの君。今すぐ狼藉はやめて、神妙にお縄につけ。暴れちゃダメだよ。お祭りを楽しんでる人たちが怪我でもしたら大変。おお、懐かしいな、お前ら。知ってる人？いや。
Yeah, they don't remember. Oh, Muni. Oh, okay, that ain't good. Yumi believes that Yui destroyed this world. Alright, got it.
やる気かなら久しぶりにドンパチやり合おうかさあ正義の味方主人公
Heroes, all my beloved despicable foes, let's take back our good old days, even if it's only a momentary dream. Oh god. How did this happen? What is that girl even talking about? It's strange. I don't understand. But her words sting. This is my fault? All of it? What does she mean by that? What could my wish be? Okay, I skipped that. Episode 2, A Twisted Guardian. Meanwhile, Legion and Kokoro have entered the palace and begun their search for the captive Pecorine. Stand back, my lord. Who are you people? Intruders? Stay down already. Thanks to our labyrinth friends and their distraction, the palace interior does seem less well guarded than usual. They are maintaining a certain level of security, so we cannot be complacent. But this much is simple enough for me to handle this. Who are you intruders? Opposing the palace? The state itself? Mad fools. Your fate will surely be an ugly... Oh, you shut up for once, alright? Quiet now. It will be inconvenient if your cries brought more guards rushing over. Just like the other guards we encountered along the way. I will gag his mouth. For the moment, we can sit himself down here. All the knights responsible for guarding the palace seem to wear face-covering helmets for some reason. So from a distance, it will appear that he is simply napping. This will only buy us a little time. But these guards are all merely doing their duty. It would be wrong for us to take off. Sadly, she's right, and I have to agree. I find it most reassuring when you refer my judgment, my lord. As long as our hearts are in tune, I can do what I must without hesitation. Alright, enough talking about the two of us. How about we just get to the point? Take my hand, my lord. Just ahead is a stairway, and at its base should lie the palace's dreaded dungeon. If our information is correct, these dungeons are where we will find the captive Miss Pecorine. It was extraordinarily helpful of this Miss Neka to share such detailed information with us. Without it, we may have wandered the palace utterly lost. The palace dungeons are a most secure facility, fortified to prevent the escape of enemies of the throne, or so we have been told. Even if we reach it, freeing Miss Pecorine from her cell will be most difficult. Ideally, we would like to find a guard on duty and steal the keys from them. But if there is no guard, or we are unable to obtain the keys, please use your ability to increase my strength to its limits. Subtle it will not be, but I will strive to open the cell by force. Not the most reliable of plans, but I must admit, but it is the best we have right now. And at any rate, we must hurry and find the cell. Oh god. Be on your guard, my lord. In front of the stairs to the dungeon, there stands the most imposing-looking figure. That guard must doubtless be the dungeon's last line of defense. Is that June? Is that guard an acquaintance of yours? You certainly are well connected, my lord. Still, I suppose this is a fine turn of events.
お知り合い
If
の
the
方
two
なら
of you are friends,
事情を
simply
説
explaining
明
our
すれば
purpose may be
退いていた
sufficient
だ
to
けるか
avoid
もしれま
contact.
せん。
I don't think it's that easy though.
そこに誰かいるな。
I can tell you're there.
できるだけ気配
I
を
took
消
the
して
utmost care to
隠れ
hide
な
our
がら移
presence
動
as
し
we
てい
moved.
たのに
She detected
この
us
距離
at
から
this
察知されま
distance.
した。
Her senses must be
勘の
sharp.
鋭い方ですね。どうしましょう。
What now?
主様のお
If
知り合
she
い
is a
なら
friend of yours, shall
素
we
直に
simply
顔
show
を見せ
ourselves
て
in an attempt to
真
reason with her?
心を込めて説得した方が。
侵入者か。
Intruders, eh?
仕方ないな。
How vexing.
監視は
This
私の本
prison
業
is
では
not
な
my
いんだ
usual
が。
station.
指名に
But
よ
my
り
orders are to
地下
eliminate
監獄
all
に
who
近づ
come
く者
near
は
this place.
全て
Don't
成
take
敗
this
する。
personally, I merely serve the throne.
悪く思わないでほしい。これが仕事だ。
Episode 3 Unyielding Iron.
ものすごい殺気でございま
This
す。
overwhelming hostile stare. He
大変お
seems
強そうな
very
方
powerful,
ですし
so I figure we may have
ま
little
ともに
chance
交戦しても
of
勝
victory
ち
in
目は薄
combat.
いような気がいたします。
Okay, we're screwed.
気をされてしまっております。
Her order alone
あ
terrifies
の
me.
方は
If that
主
woman
様
really
の
is a
お
friend
知
of
り
my
合いと
lord's,
い
I
うこ
think
と
our
で
best
すし、
chance may be to
素直
appeal
に
to
顔を
her
見せ
good
て
nature.
心を込めて説得した方が良さそうに思えます。
隠れていな
Would
い
you be
で。
so kind as to
出
show
てきてほしいな。
yourselves? Subtle machinations are not my
あんま
forte.
り細かい作業は得意じゃないし、
So if
でき
at
れ
all
ば正々
possible,
堂々
I would prefer to
真っ向
face
から
you
立ち会い
head
た
on.
い。まあ、
Still,
そ
if
ち
you
らが
insist
礼
on
儀
mounting
を
a
重んじ
lovely
ずに
ambush, do
奇
as
襲
you
を
wish,
したい
but
な
in
ら
that
構わ
case,
な
I
いけど、
cannot promise to treat you kindly.
それならそれで、こちらもお上品には対応しないよ。
さらに迫
Her
力
aura
が増
grew
しました。
in intensity. It feels as
あの
though
方
she's
の背
physically
丈が
towering over us.
急に巨大になったように
Kokoro,
感じま
if
す。
we're just gonna sit here and do absolutely nothing, I swear to God. Oh.
お待ちくださ
Wait
い。
one moment. We do
私
not
た
wish
ち
to
は
make an enemy
あ
of
な
you.
たの敵ではございません。
子供か。
A child?
迷
Nearly
子
lost?
ではないよ
No,
ね。
that seems
多分
unlikely.
うんう
But
ん。たとえ
regardless,
迷子でも、
even if you are an
面白
innocent
半分
tyke
に
in the
忍び
wrong
込んでき
place,
たい
it
たずらっ子
changes
でも
nothing.
関係
All
ない。
who infiltrate these walls must
王
face
宮
equal
に侵入
punishment.
した者は誰であれ処罰する。陛下が定め
By
た
Your
法によ
Majesty's
り、
law,
その行為
your
は禁じ
deeds
られて
are
いる。
forbidden. Violations are not to be
それを破る
permitted.
のは看過
Minor
できない。
though it may be, this is still
警
a
備
form
と
of
はいえ
treason.
国家反逆罪に当たるからね。うんと叱り
I
つ
would
けて
give you a
反
stern
省してもら
scolding
っ
and send
て
you off
お
home,
家に
but
帰
that
って
will
もらう
hardly suffice in this
程度で
case.
済ますわけにもいかないんだ。
I am
その
not sure how to explain our
何
presence
と
here.
説明すればよろしいか分かりかねますけど、
What should we
ど
do,
うしま
my
しょう
lord?
主様。
June, it's me!
んああ、やっぱり
So it
君だった
really
の
is
か。
you, young
少
Legion.
年。
I
声が聞こえ
fancy
た
I
気が
heard
し
your
たんだよ。
voice. If only I
幻聴だっ
had
たらよ
been
かったな。
mistake. Oh god, she's dead, so
残念
killing
だ。
us. How very sad.
君みたいない
It
い
brings
子
me no pleasure to
始
take
末
the life
しな
of
く
a
ちゃい
fine
けない
young
のだ。
man. Yeah, how about you not do that?
主様
Even
が
though he
姿
showed
を見せ
himself,
た
her
のに
hostile aura has not
ちっともあ
so
の
much
方の
happened
殺気が
has
禁じ
wavered.
ませんね。
They're under brain control or mind watching. Wait, what?
大抵の場合、主様のお知
In
り
the
合いの
majority
方
of
は
cases, I find my
話
lord's
せば分
acquaintances
か
are
ってく
willing
れ
to
るの
listen
で
to
すけど、
reason.
目論見
But
が
perhaps
外れ
this
て
is
しまったで
cruel
しょうか。
exception. What should we do?
どうしましょう。
ふむふむ。
I see.
君は
So
大
you
事な友
infiltrated the
達を
palace
助け
walls
る
to
ため
save
に
a precious friend.
この王宮
Putting
に
your
侵
life
入
on
し
the
たんだ
line
ね。
against terrible odds. It's like a
厳重な警備をくぐり抜け、
like a prince from a
命
fairy
を賭し
tale.
て。感動的な話だ
An
ね。
aspiring tale. I applaud your courage. It moves me to
涙も
tears.
流そう。でも、
Yet, I cannot
法
show
を
you
破った
mercy
君を
to a
同
criminal
情して見
who
逃
has
してあげる
violated
わけ
our
にはいか
sacred
ない。
laws.
申し訳ない
It
とは
does
思
pay
う
me
が。
to do this, but
でも何度
as
も
I
言う
have
けど、
explained,
これが私
this
の
is
仕事
my
だ。
duty. I must strike down the
狼藉者は成敗する。
treasonous, even if that
た
means
とえ
you.
君でも。
We could probably take her on if we try hard enough.
どうしても見逃してはくださらないようですね。
Yeah,
最
the,
初からそう言っている。
それでは仕方がございません。主様、私を強化してくださいまし。
On it.
力押しで突破いたします。
残念だけどそれ
Wait,
は
what?
無理だ。
What? How did?
やはり首を落と
Perhaps
す
I
べ
should have
きだった
severed
か
his
な。
neck? Wait, what?
私も
I really am
子供
too
と
soft
は
sometimes. Eh?
あなた、決して許
For
しま
this,
せ
I will
ん。
never forgive you.
主様に
If
被
you
害を
would
加え
strike
る
down my
者は
lord, I must
私
eliminate
が
you
排除いたし
myself.
ます。
できるかな。
You? Defeat
我
me?
がナイト
Run
メ
a
ア
little more
を
strength
あまり
with the
舐めない
strength
で
of
ほしい。
nightmare. To explain what just happened, the suit of armor
地
standing
下監
before the
獄の入り
dungeons
口
is
の前に立つ
It is a
鎧の
mannequin.
中身は空洞だ。そこに私
All
の
it
音波を
contains
受
is a
信する
magical
秘跡
receptor
を
to
入れてあ
emit
る。
my voice. I have a new subordinate who
新
is
しい部
talented
下
with
に
magic.
魔法
You
が
see?
得意な子がいてね。君たちが
What is
カー
that?
ップの鎧を
The
警戒
more
すれ
aware
ば
you
する
grow
ほ
of
ど
the empty armor, the less
こっそ
likely
り
you are
背
to
後か
deck
ら
my
忍び
approach
寄る
from
本
behind.
物の私に気
I
づ
am
き
not
にく
fond
くなる。
of such trickery,
騙
but
し
young
討ちみたいで
Octo
気が
is
とがめる
quite
け
the
ど
rogue.
オクトー君でも効果的だ。
Still, it is effective.
これで罪だ
This
よ
is。checkmate.
もう抵
I
抗しないで。
suggest you
おと
come
なしく捕
quietly
獲さ
and
れて
resist no
ほしい。
further.
いいえ、
Never.
まだ
Not while I
私
can
は
still
戦い
fight.
ます。
君では
You
私には
cannot
勝て
defeat
ないよ。
me,
可
you
愛い
poor
子ちゃん。
girl. Since you learned that I am
私が
acquainted
少
with
年の知り合い
Legion,
だと分かっ
no
た
matter
せ
how
いで
you tried to threaten me, I
必
said
死
no
に突っ張
intent
っ
to
て見
kill.
せてはいるけど殺気を感じない。君は優しい
You're
子だ
kind
ね。
soul, but that is
でも
precisely why you cannot
だ
take
か
my
らこ
life.
そ君は私を殺せない。
We don't need to take your life. We just need it to incapacitate you.
私には勝てない。
You're outmatched,
だから
so I'm afraid this is the end
こ
of
れで
you
もう
for
お
you.
しまいなんだよ。
Episode 4: Reunion in the Dungeons.
お強い。
Such strength.
この方、
Her words remain
喋
calm
り
and
方は
collected,
穏やかなのに、
yet her every
動
movement
きは
cuts like a
非常に
knife.
迅速でございます。気を抜けば。
Any falter would certainly cost me my life, and yet if I fall in this battle, all will truly
私が
be
敗れ
lost.
れば、すべてがご破算でございます。未来のために、
For our future,
仲間の
for
た
our
めに、
friends,
再び
for the sake of sharing
大
a
好
meal
きな
once
方
more
々
with
と
the
共
ones I
に
love,
食
I
卓を
cannot
囲む
allow
ために
myself to be defeated.
また
意外と粘る。
Impressive tenacity.
よっぽどお
You
友
must
達を
truly
助
wish
け
to
たい
save
ら
your
しい。
friend. I hate to torment such
そ
a
んな
good
いい子を
girl
いた
any
ぶれるよ
more
う
than
な
I
真似はし
must.
たくないし、さっさ
So
と
please
諦めて
forgive
お
in
念に
and
してほ
let the
しい。
slumber take you.
いいえ、
Never.
まだ就寝には
It is
早
far
い時
too
刻
early
で
for
ご
me
ざい
to
ます。
sleep. Would a good
良
girl
い子
not
だから
keep
こそ
to her
眠りませ
bedtime?
ん。
それでも無理
Sadly,
に
it
寝か
falls
し
to
つ
me
け
to
るの
put you to bed whether you
は
like it
悲
or
しい
not.
けれど私の職務だ。かわいそうだけ
I
ど、
hate to say this,
あまり
but
手
if
こ
you
ずってい
resist
る
too
と
long, other
騒
guards
ぎに気づ
may
い
hear
て
the commotion
他
and
の
come
警備
running.
兵が駆けつけてくる。
Ordinary knights with no connection to
君たちに
you
何
who
の
would
思
take
い出
your
もない
lives
連
without
中だ。
hesitation.
あっさり君たちを殺すだろう。王宮への侵入は大罪だから、
To infiltrate the
そんな
palace is
対
a
応が
capital
普通ではあ
offense,
る。
so that is the usual way.
時間切れ
So
と
you
いう
see,
ことだよ。
you are out of time.
もう手加減はできない。
I cannot hold back any longer.
これでも
Even now, through all of this,
今の
you
今
have
まで
been holding
手加
back?
減を。
ごめんね。
I'm sorry. Eh?
と、い
Oh,
けない。
how careless. I knocked her in the wrong
Pit
direction.
bus
She
方向を間違えたな。
tumbled down into the dungeon's below.
あの子が地下監獄の方へ転がり落ちてしまっ
Did
た。
you did you knock her down the stairs? Oh boy.
追いかけて回収
I must
して、
pursue at once
改めて
and
捕獲
restrain
し
her
よう。
properly. With that, my
それで
duty will be done.
業務は完遂だ。
階段か
Falling
ら
down
転
those
げ落ち
stairs.
て、
I think I
数秒
lost
ほど
consciousness
失
for a
神し
moment.
ていたようです。
Well, don't lose consciousness, Kokoro. We need you.
いけません。
How terrible.
足音が
I
近
hear
づいてき
footsteps
ます。
approaching. That knight
あの
named
ジュ
June
ン
is
という
coming
方
after
が追っ
me.
てきたのでしょう。
I must get
立ち
to
上
my
がって
feet
身
and
構え
ready
て
myself to
対応
face
しな
her.
くては。まだ
Hope
希望は
is
ついえて
still
も
not
おりま
entirely
せん。
lost.
こ
We
ん
do
な
not
ところ
forge
で
our
終わっ
bonds
てし
only
まう
to
ために
fall at a hurdle like
私た
this.
ちは巡り合ったわけではないのです。そうでしょう。
Isn't that right,
美食
my
殿の
gourmet
皆
gold
様。
friends?
こ コロちゃん、
Go.
ペコリーヌ様。
Miss Pecorine?
なるほど。
Of course, I fell down a flight of stairs. For better or for worse, I must now be in the dungeons. In fact, I'm right beside Miss Pecorine's cell. You're that close to that.
すぐ
Isn't
間
that
近に
close to the
ペコリーヌ様
entrance?
が囚われた牢がございます。 ペコリーヌ
Miss
様、
Pecorine, how have I missed you?
お会いしとうござい
It
ました。
pains me to see you in this state.
おいたわしいこのような姿になられて、お美しかった髪も
Your beautiful hair, your clothes, all of them in tatters. How dare they do this to you?
決して
I
許
must
されざ
protest
る
this
蛮行
treatment.
でございます。ありがとう。
Thank
ネ
you.
ネカさんから
Nanaka
断
filled
片
me
的
in,
に
so I knew
話は
about the
聞い
plan.
ていま
But
したけ
still,
ど、
I can hardly believe you came.
本当に
It's
助
too
けに
crazy.
来てくれたん
You're
で
the
す
one.
ね。
You're the one
無
who's in
茶をして、
tatters.
ココロちゃんこそボロボロじゃないですか。ダメですよ。
Come on now.
自分
Please
を大
take
事にしてく
care of
ださい
yourself.
ね。体のどっかが
Please
痛
take
いと
better care of
料
yourself.
理を
When
心
you're in
ゆく
pain,
まま美味しく
you
味わ
can't
えま
enjoy
せ
the
ん。
taste of good food.
それは
That's
悲
a real
劇です
tragedy.
よ。
Much more worse
私
than my
の今の
situation.
立場よりもずっと
Is it?
よかったのに。
You didn't need to do this.
私の
You
こと
could
な
have
ん
just
か
left me
忘れ
here.
てくれて
I'm the
も
one who rushed in like
後
an
先
idiot
考
and got
え
myself
ずに突
captured.
っ走ってどじって
Well,
捕まっちゃったんで
You're
すか
part of
ら。
our guild. We can't just leave you
呆れ
here.
て放置して
I'm not there with
忘
you
れ
yet,
てくれ
but
たらよかったんです
you。should have shaken your head and forgotten all about me. No.
たまに思い出
I'd
して
be
もらえ
happy
る
if
だけ
you
でも
remembered me
過
just
宝物
once in a
で
while.
すよ。おお、昔
Whoa.
一緒に
Yes.
ご
We
飯とか
had
食べた
some
なっ
nice
て。
meals together.
名前は
What
確
was her
か
name?
可
Something
愛らし
cute
くて
and
覚
memorable?
えやすいお
The
腹ペコペコなペコリーヌ
perpetually
ちゃんだ
peckish
ったっけ
pecorine,
って
was it?
ココロちゃんが名付けてく
You're
れ
the
た
one
ん
who
で
gave
す
me
よ。
that name. You know?
私
I really
とっても
love it a
大好き。
lot.
ペコリーヌ様、
Miss Pecorine?
無理に
But
喋って
please
はい
do
け
not
ません。
restrain your voice.
今すぐお
I will
外
have
に
you
出
out
して
there
差し上げ
soon.
ます。
Even if I
こ
have
の
to
鉄
destroy
格
these
子を
bars.
破ってでも。
残念だけど
Regrettably, that
そ
will
れは
not be
不可能だ
possible.
よ。
Yeah,
ごめん
June's
ね。
awake. I'm sorry.
ちょうどいいから
I
君
must
も
take
捕
this
まえ
opportunity
て
to capture you
少
and throw
年
you
と
into
一
a
緒に
cell
牢の
alongside
中に
young
放り込
Legion.
む。
Eh?
主様
Where's my
は
lord?
お姿
He
が
did
見当
not
たり
seem
ませんが、
nearby.
まさか
Can it be?
あ
Ah,
通路に置き去りにしたままだっ
I
た。
suppose I left him in the corridor.
ダメだ
How
な。
careless.
どうも近
I
頃
noticed my
頭
thoughts
が
seem
ぼーっ
duller
とし
than
て
usual of
間
late.
抜けなことをやりがちだ。
主様、
My lord.
ご存
So
命
you
で
still
は
live. For now,
よう
at
ですね
least.
それは安心
And
で
this
ご
most
ざいますが
reassuring news, but the
状
situation
況は
remains
全く
dire.
楽観視できません。
My lord lies
主
unconscious
様は
while
失神し
I
倒
am
れ
badly
不死。
injured. And
私は
Miss
満
Pecorine
身
still
創痍。
locked in her cell.
ペコリーヌ様は牢の中。ラビリンスと
Labyrinth
その
and
触
their
覚
other
の皆様
associates
は
must still be very busy
例の
with
洗
their own
脳魔
mission
法装置
to
とやら
destroy
を
the
破壊する
brainwashing
ために
apparatus.
努力している真っ最中でしょうし、物語の
So
よ
we
うに
cannot
都
hope
合
for
よ
a
く
heroic rescuer to
私た
conveniently
ちの
appear
ピ
in
ンチ
our
に
hour
駆け
of
つけて
need.
はくれないでしょう。洗脳
Brainwashing?
あ
Ah,
あ、そういえば
of course.
そ
That
んな
device
装
is
置
still
があ
at
る
large.
ので
Those
すよね。
stationed at the palace are most likely
王
under
宮
its
勢力の
influence.
皆様は白から純様
That
は
must be why Miss
主
June was
様
able
が
to
相手で
attack my
も
lord without
容赦をしな
hesitation.
かったのでしょう。いい
Or not.
え、
It
単
may
に
simply be
職
her
務を
firm
きちんと
devotion
果
to her
たす
duty that drives her to
真面目
act
な
this
方
way.
だからなのか
No,
もし
I
れ
don't
ま
think
せん
so.
けど、
I don't think she would ever
純様
think of
は
harming me.
洗脳されていて
Either
も
way,
なお
even while brainwashed, Miss
私
June
たちの
remains kind
命を
enough to
気
show
遣ってくだ
concern
さ
for
る
us.
お優しい
If
方です。
possible, I would have liked to meet her in a better
このよ
circumstance.
うな形でお
In
会
better
いしたくはありませんでした。
さてと
Now then, have I made
状況
myself
はも
quite
う理
clear?
解できた
It's
か
time
な。
we put an end to this
何度
unfortunate
も言うけ
business.
どおしまいにしようか。
Nope, it's not over
地
yet.
上廊下に大勢の足音が響いてる。
Above us, I hear the sound of countless
私
footsteps.
の部下たちが
My
騒ぎに気
subordinates
づいて
must have rushed to
駆
the
けつけ
scene
て
of
き
the
たんだろう
commotion.
ね。
We can waste no more time.
これ以上は
Let's
引き
make
延ば
this
せない。
nice and quick.
手早く片付けさせてもらおう。
いいえ、
I think
私は
not.
最後の一瞬まで
As there is breath in my
決して諦
body,
め
I
ませ
will
ん。
not give in.
どれだけ絶望的な状況でも奇跡が
Even
起
the
きれば
most
解
hopeless
決
of
することも
situations,
ご
a
ざいま
single
す。
miracle can always turn
そ
things
して
around.
主様は
And
そ
my
のよう
lord
な奇跡を
is
起
the
こせ
man
る
who
方
can
で
work
す。
miracles.
私は信じてお仕えしている
I
ので
serve
ご
my
ざいま
lord
す。
because I trust in him with all my being. At first, I was following Lady Amos'
けれ
guidance,
ど今は
but now my own heart wills it. Yeah,
聞き分けのない子だね。じゃあ仕
such
方
a
ない。
very stubborn girl. You have
口で言ってもわからない
legally
子は
no
物理
other
的に
choice.
止める。
If words wouldn't last away you, I must use force.
ココロちゃん
Kokoro,
逃げてく
please
ださ
just
い。
run. At least
あ
save
なただけで
yourself.
も
It doesn't matter what happens
私
to
の
me
ことな
anymore.
んかどうだっていいですから
Nope.
どうだってよくござい
But
ま
of
せん。
course it matters.
いつも
Must
い
you
つもお
always
バ
say
カ
the
な
most
ことばかり
ridiculous
言って
things?
黙っていてください
I'll
ペ
not
コリ
hear
ーヌ
another
様。
word from you, Miss Pecorine.
私だって
Even I have
たま
limits
には
from
怒ります
to
か
what
ら
I can
ね。
accept.
いつ
Our
も
kind
優
little
しいコ
Kokoro
コロちゃんが切れ
got mad at me?
仲良し
How
だ
very
な。
sweet. Have you two forgotten your
本当の状
situation?
況分かってる？
Episode 5, A Special Strategy. Hmm?
地下監獄の
Over
出
at the
入り
prison
口。
entrance behind Miss June's back
ジュン
stands
様
my
の背
lord.
後に
So
主
recovered
様がおられ
after
ま
all.
す。
Thank goodness.
おや、
Oh, my lord seems to have
主様
some plan in mind.
何かを
What could it
狙
be?
っておられるような。
Tear her the helmet off of her. What?
主
My
様、
lord, what are you
急
doing?
に何
You
を
really should not touch a woman's
い
face
け
so
ません
suddenly.
よ。あまりみだりに女性の顔に触れては。
You're about to die and you're gonna tell me that?
あれ、
Oh? Miss
ジュ
June
ン様の
suddenly
動
stopped
き
in her
が
tracks.
ピタリと
Why
止
is
まり
that?
ましたね。 なんというか、
Somehow, Miss June seems defenseless
今
all
の
of a
ジュン
sudden,
様
like an
は
entirely different
隙だらけで
person
ござい
from
ます
the
ね。
indomitable foe we were facing
先ほどまで
a
は
few seconds ago.
どうあがいても勝ち目のない難敵に思えたのに。
なんてことをするんだ少
How
年。
could you do this, young man?
ひどい。
How
カット
cruel!
返して。
Please give me my helmet back. What?
素顔
With
を見
my
られる
real
と
face
私
exposed,
は
I
私は
can't. Oh?
主様
My
が
lord
謝
charged
りな
at
が
Miss
ら
June while
ジュン
loudly
様に体当た
apologizing.
りを。
Yeah, that's gonna cause quite some noise.
ジュン様、
Miss June lost her
バラン
balance
スを
and
崩
tumbled
して
down the
階段
stairs.
を転げ落ちま
Is
し
she
た。
alright? I think she's fine. I mean, she's breathing, so.
おお、
Oh,
見事
she
に
is
目を
utterly
回しておられます。
incapacitated.
なるほ
I
ど。
see. Due to
主
the
様
bonds
は
of
ジュン
friendship
様と
they
親し
share,
かったがため
my
に、
lord must be
その
familiar
弱
with
点
her
を熟
weakness.
知しておられたのですね。
Says,
起点を聞かせて、
so you took
そこを
advantage
つ
of
いた
one
ようです
in a moment of brilliance.
お
Most
見事
impressive
でご
work,
ざ
my
いま
lord.
す。主様、
Though it does feel
や
a
や
little
卑
bit
劣な気も
underhanded.
いたしますけど。
She entirely was using an underhanded body. So I think we
主様、
were. That
素
didn't
晴
make
ら
sense.
しい作
My
戦でご
lord,
ざ
your
いました。
plan was a stunning success.
などと、
However,
大
we do
将を
not
祝
have
っ
time
てい
to
る場合
revel
で
in
はござい
victory.
ませんね。
Please allow me to search Miss
Just
June for a
失礼
key to Miss Pecorine's cell.
ジュン様が牢屋の鍵を持っていないか調べます。それで、
With
ペ
that,
コリーヌ様
we
を
can
救
rescue
出し、
her and make our
即
escape
座
at
に
once.
撤退いたしま
Just
しょう。
as Miss June was saying, I can
ジュン
hear
様
many
もおっしゃっ
footsteps
ていま
above.
したが、ジュン様は
I am sure
格
Miss
別
June's
にお
strength
強
is
かっ
not
たのでしょうけ
normal.
ど、
But even
一般
ordinary
的な
guards
警
could
備
prove
兵
a
が
fatal
相手でも
obstacle if they are
多数
able
に
to
取り
corner
囲ま
us.
れたら、万
I think we should be fine.
何を
What
根
makes
拠
you
に
say that?
ふむふむ。
I see. I did think that your recovery was
や
remarkably
けに素早
rapid.
く目
So
覚め
someone
られた
actually
な
came
と
to your
思って
aid
お
as
り
you
まし
lay
たが、
unconscious above.
その方は
An
ナイト
individual
メ
of
アで
not
は
insignificant
そこそこの地位
standing
の
within
持
the
ち
ranks
主
of
で、
Nightmare who
駆けつけ
even
てき
gave
た
the
部下
order
に
for the
命じ
other
て、
knights to leave his
この
place.
場から遠ざけてくださったと。確かに言われてみれば、
Now
大
that you
勢の
mention
足
it,
音
the
は
gathering
こ
footsteps
こ
seem
か
to
ら
be
遠
growing
ざ
more
かってい
distant.
きますね。不思議でございます。
How very strange.
一体どなたが
Who is this person and why did
何
they
のた
come
め
to
に
our
その
aid?
ようなことを。
That's a good question.
ナイトメアの
You
方
said that they were a
とおっ
member
しゃ
of
いました
Nightmare.
ね。
A knight whom we have
私た
befriended.
ちと交
Miss
流の
Tomo
あ
or
る
Miss Matsuri
友
then?
様や祭り様でしょうか。けれど、
However,
あの方
even
た
if
ち
they
だと
were
しても、
here, I should have
ジュ
thought
ン
they
様と
would
同様に
be
洗脳
brainwashed
さ
like
れて
Miss
いた
June.
可能性がございま
They would
す。
surely not come to our aid at this
私たち
juncture,
を助け
or
てく
so I
ださるわけ
expected.
がない。
Besides which, I seem to recall their standing in Nightmare was not at all that high. On a sense of common birth, they are not even able to enter the palace, are they? I hear Miss Neneka can take it on a great many forms, so perhaps the form so she transformed herself into a nightmare official? Could that be the answer? I understand she is captive also, but her clone can move with relative freedom. I am unsure what to think, but perhaps it matters not. Miss Jean did possess the key we seek. With this, we should be able to open any cell in the dungeons. You will be free once more, Miss Pecorine. Episode 6, Free at Last. Are you sure we shouldn't have done something back at the dungeon? Vice Captain... Oh my god, it was Octo that... Okay. I'll take care of things there. So you guys hurry to the palace depths. We can't slack off on defending Her Majesty's own chambers. Intruders inside our royal palace? That's disgraceful enough already. But letting harm come to Her Majesty would be far worse. All of us here would be executed, and that's only if we're lucky. Worst case, this whole nation could be turned upside down. You don't want that, do you? I don't think anyone wants that. Besides, if I had to die for my country, I'd at least like to make it a glorious death, wouldn't you? Yes, you're right. We did hear words of intruders in the palace depths as well, so of course that should be the priority. Let's move, men. Our duty is to protect Her Majesty. So old-fashioned. Makes him easy to handle, at least. Octo's evil. Well, I mean, I guess that wasn't new already. So. Oh boy, if anyone finds out about this, my head will be on the chopping block. It's treason, plain and simple. Still, I wouldn't just let them kill me. And I never like this job anyway, so I don't mind leaving. Oh my god. This just still causing more trouble. More and more trouble. Fighting for Nightmare, being a defender of justice, just isn't my style. Maybe I should take this opportunity to slip away in the confusion. I'll go into hiding for a while and look into things that have been bugging me. While messing with my own mind, to protect it from the nasty brainwashing magic, I did come across some pretty intriguing memories. So I'll follow up on those, cause the last thing I want is to dance like a puppet to somebody else's tune. Everyone has their own pride, even villains, and those who'd sneer and walk over the pride, that pride are our enemies. Isn't that right, Novem? God damn. He knows Novem, that's the problem. Miss Pecorine, I have unlocked the cell door. Please come out at once. Miss Pecorine? Hurry! We are in the palace, the heart of the enemy territory. If we take too long, new enemies will surely appear and bar our escape for good. You're right. It would be a big shame to get caught after all of this, wouldn't it? But, I'm sorry. The sheer relief has made me all weak in the knees. Honestly, you really can be hopeless sometimes. However, it is wonderful to see you are safe, Miss Pecorine. Yeah, thanks so much, Kokoro. And you too, Legion. I really thought I wasn't going to make it this time. When things get really crazy, I can't even say how crazy is that, can I? Hug Pecorine tightly. Alex, hug our girl. What a shock. You shouldn't hug people so suddenly, Legion.
と逆ですね。
This is kind of backwards.
普段は私
Normally,
が
I'm the one asking,
抱
can I
きし
get,
めてもい
can
い
I
で
hug
す
you,
か
aren't
っ
I?
て聞くのに、それで OK を
And
も
when
ら
you
えた
say
ら
yes,
嬉し
I
く
get
な
so
って
happy. I
夢中
hug
で
you
何
over
度
and
も
over.
抱きしめたのに。そんな
I
に
probably
毎
didn't
回
need to
確
keep
認が
asking
足ら
every
なくて
time.
も、
It's not as though either of you ever said
あ
no.
なたたちは拒まなかったんですけど、でもね、
But you know, I was always scared because
私
I'd have everything taken away
全
from
部
me.
奪われたから。父上、
My father, my mother, the whole
なんて
life
こと
I
ない
knew.
平和な日常、
All of it had been snatched from my grasp.
むしり取られちゃったんです。だから
So I
怖
was
かっ
scared.
た。
Every time
いつも
I
毎
asked
回
if it was
確
okay,
認
I
を
was
するた
shaking
びに
inside.
怯えてたんです。もしかした
I
らっ
was
て
thinking, what if
拒絶
what
さ
if
れ
the
た
answer
ら
is
ど
no?
うしようってあなたたちまで
If all of you were to forget about me as well, if you treated me like a stranger, I couldn't take it.
私は耐えられない。だって
Because
あなたた
if
ち
it
が
was
再
you
び
who
与え
gave
て
me
くれたん
everything,
です。
those dinner times
大好き
with
な
the
人
people
た
I
ちと
loved,
一緒
the
に囲
simple
む
happy
食
times
卓
I
を
thought I lost,
全部奪われたはずの幸せな日常をあなた、
Legion,
コッコル
Kokoro,
ちゃん、キャロちゃ
Carol,
ん、美食
all
連の
of
みん
you
なが
in the gourmet guild
全
saved
部
me
奪われ
from
て途
that
方に
horrible
暮れていた
emptiness.
私にペコリ
You
ー
gave
ヌ
me
って
this
素
lovely
敵な
name,
名前を
Pecorine,
つけて
saying it with a
何度
smile
も
that
そう呼んで
smile as we enjoyed
美
all
味
those
しいものと
delicious
か一
meals.
緒に食べてくれました
All
よ
of
ね。
that just made me so happy.
それが私本当に嬉しくて幸せでたま
Happier
ん
than
な
I
くて
could be.
だか
So I
ら
was terrified of losing it
そ
all
れすら
again.
奪われちゃうのが怖かった。そうなっても
And
変
I
じゃな
almost
かった
did lose it
の
all.
に
But you guys
Another
fought to the
touch,
bitter end. Put your lives on the line to come
Boro-boro-boro-boro-boro-boro.
here and save me.
命がけでありがとう
Thank you.
ありがとうご
Thank
ざい
you
ます
so much.
二人
Both
と
of
も
you. I really,
本当に
I
本当
really,
に
really love you guys
あ
more
な
than
たたち
anything.
のことが大好き。そう思ってもいい
Is it
です
okay if
か
I feel that way?
あな
Is
た
it
たち
okay
を
for me
大
to
事な
love you
仲間
guys
だと
as my
思って
precious friends?
愛してもいいですか
Am I really allowed
そんなことが
to
許さ
have
れる
that
んで
kind
しょ
of
うか
happiness?
あ
Everyone is allowed to have that happiness. Of course,
許すとか
nobody can
許
forbid
さ
you
れ
from
るとか
having
では
that.
ございません。
You need
そのように
not even ask
確
for our
認する
permission.
必要もありません。人を愛するこ
To
とを
love another person,
幸
to
せにな
find
る
equal...
ことを
Oh crap, okay.
ご
Is a
遠慮
freedom
なさる
we
必要
all
はございませ
equally
ん。
share. Is that not correct, my lord?
そうでしょう、主様。ほら、
You see?
主
My
様も
lord too
何
is
度もうなず
furiously
いて
nodding
同
his
意し
head
て
in
くださっ
agreement.
ております。
Indeed. It is a
実際
simple fact, obvious
私
even
の
to
よ
a
うな
child
子
such as
供にも
myself.
わかる当たり前のことでしょう。
Wipe away Pecorine's tears.
おひゃ、急に
What's this now,
何ですか
Legion?
そんなに
Your
顔を
faces are
近
so
づ
close.
けて
Is this a kiss?
キス
Are
で
you
す
going to
か
kiss me?
キス確かに
I
囚
guess
わ
the
れのお
person
姫様を助
who
け出した
rescues the
王子
captured
様には
princess
当
probably
然
does
そ
have the
の
right
権
to
利
do
はな
that,
くもな
but
いですけど
I
落
don't
ち着い
think
て
I
く
was
ださい
going to
ま
do
し
that.
ペコリーヌ
Please calm
様。
yourself, Miss Pecorine. I
主
think
様
my
は
lord is trying to wipe
どう
your
やら
tears away.
涙を拭いたいご様子です。
Yeah, I was.
恥ずかしい。
How silly of me. I was crying this whole time.
ちっちゃい
I'm
子み
such
た
a
い。
baby.
そうですよ
But
ね
of。course, this is Legion
変
after
な
all.
誤
I
解をし
shouldn't
て
have gotten
私
the
がバ
wrong
カでした。
idea. Well,
まあ
if you do wish to have your
どう
kiss,
してもキスがしたいので
I
したら
suppose I might choose this moment to briefly avert my eyes, so
こ
please
こ
do
は
as
空
you
気
will.
を読んで目をそらしておきますので。
I mean,
いやいや、
do you want
やっ
to?
ぱり記憶喪失
No,
のあ
wait,
なたを
it
相手
really
に
would be
そう
wrong
い
of
う
me
こ
to
と
do
をす
that
る
while
の
he's
は
got no memories.
何も知
I
ら
feel
ない
like I
子を
was taking
騙してる
advantage
み
of
たい
an
で
innocent
申
little
し訳
kid.
ない気がしますよ。記憶喪
And
失
after
に
all,
なる前の
before
あ
he
な
lost
た
his
には
memories,
大事な
he
仲
had
間
his
がいた
own
みたいで
precious
すし、
companions.
その子たちの
I'm
中
sure at
に
least one
は
of them
あ
must
なた
have
に
had
恋して
special
る子も
feelings
い
for
たで
him
しょう
too.
し、かっこいいですか
You're
ら
a
ね。
dashing guy after all, Legion.
だからこ
So I
そ
can't snatch you away from
横
them
取
like
りみたい
that.
な真似はできませ
あ
ん。でも
But
いつか
if
記憶
someday
を
your
取り
memories
戻して
return and you still care about
そ
me,
れでもまだ
if
仲
you
良し
still
で
feel
い
the
てくれ
same,
て、
is it okay if I kiss
あ
you?
なたにそのつもりがあったら
Uh,
その時にキスしてもいいですか？
sure?
うんうん。
No.
優しい
My
あな
kind,
た。
precious Legion.
弱っちい
My
の
little
に
weakling who fought so
ボロボロ
hard
に
and
なっ
came all
て
this
戦
way
っ
to
て
to save me. My prince in shining armor. Is it okay if I fall in love with you? Episode 7. Rescuing the Princess.
めでたしめでた
After
し
such a
という雰囲気で
perfect happily ever after, I hate to be the one to interrupt, but I'm
君たちを見逃すわけに
I'm
はいか
afraid
な
I
いん
still
だ
can't let any of you leave. Oh crap. Ah, crap.
軽く
Okay,
気を
we're
失っていただ
screwed.
けだし、私はまだまだ元気だよ。むしろ仮眠ができたようで。あれ？少年、ここで何をしている？そもそも私はなんで地下監獄に？
よくわかりませんが隙ありでご
Not
ざい
sure
ま
if
す
all of this is
今のう
actually.
ちに
Let
脱
us
出
escape
しま
while
しょう
she's. The brainwashing apparatus. Oh, was it destroyed?
ありがとうござ
Thank
い
you
ます
very much.
私
Are you
を
going to carry
運ん
me
で
like
くれ
this?
るんですかこれが本
I
当
am
の
really
姫
getting
様
the
だ
princess treatment. Let's get out of here now.
とようやく
At last, you are
いつ
beginning
も
to act
ペ
like
コ
your
リーヌ
usual
様っ
self,
ぽ
Miss
くなって
Pecorine.
まいりましたね実際
Of course, I have to.
Pecorine 様は
I have to suppose
ず
after
っと
life in
囚われて
confinement,
いて
your legs must not be in
足
the
腰
best
が
of
弱
shape.
っているでしょう主様に運んでいただ
It
くの
may, in
は
fact, be quite
割と
logical
理に
to
かな
allow
って
my
いる
lord
の
to
では
carry
ない
you
か
in
と
his
思い
arms
ま
for
す
now.
いや
Come
そ
on.
こまで
I
長く監
wasn't
禁
in
さ
the
れてた
cell
わ
for
けじゃ
that
な
long,
いんで
was
す
I?
けどね
But with no royal
大きな
equipment,
装備が
I'm
ない
not
と
even as strong as
私
an
平
average
均以
person.
下の身体能力しかありません運んでもらえるなら
So it really is a
助
huge
かっち
help
ゃい
if
ま
you
す
can carry me.
キュッ
Let me
て
snuggle up
密
so
着しちゃう
close.
キュ
Hug me as tight as you like.
ー言いました
Oh,
ね
bold words indeed. Here I go then.
キュー実際
Right now, my arms are weak too, so I have to hold on
強
tight
く
or
抱
I'll
きつかない
fall.
と落ちちゃいます
After my little love
何
confession
か
back there, this is
愛
a
の
bit
告白
awkward,
っぽ
huh?
いことをした後なので
There's nothing
微
awkward
妙
about
に
this.
気まずいですけどふむ
Speaking of your royal equipment, ideally we should probably
でき
retrieve
れ
it.
ば回収
We
し
will
ていき
surely
た
be
いです
forced to
ね
fight more enemy
この
guards
後も
before
脱
we can
出まで
truly
に
fully
何回
escape.
か警備兵などと交戦する可能性がございますし私も主様も
And my lord and I are so thoroughly exhausted, it would be a great
ペ
boon
コ
to
リー
us
ヌ
if
様
you
が
could
戦え
fight
るようにな
also.
れば
They took my equipment away when they first threw me in the cell.
されたんですけど他の場所に移され
If
て
it
なけれ
had,
ば多分
if
王
it
宮の
hasn't
宝
been
物庫
moved
にあると
since,
思い
I
ます
think it will be stored in the palace vault. You know, this is my home, so I know the whole layout. If we take a little detour, we could head over and grab it. What do you think?
個人的にはそんなの
Personally,
後回
I'd
しに
rather
し
leave
て
it for
あな
later
たたちに無事に脱出
and
して
focus
ほ
on
しい
getting
で
you
すけ
guys
ど
to safety.
私が戦えな
But
けれ
if
ば
I
その
can't
脱出の
fight,
難易
I
度が
guess
上がるって
that'll be
いう
easier said than
悩
done.
ましいです
Kinda tricky,
ね
huh? I really am being nothing but a nuisance this
今回は
time
本
around,
当
huh?
足を引っ張りまくりですみません決して
Not at all.
いつも
You
助
have
けら
always
れていた
been
恩
a
返
great
しでご
help
ざ
to
い
us,
ます
Miss
よ
Pecorine.
右も左も分から
When
ぬ
my
都
lord
会
and
の
I
ランド
arrived
ソルで
in Lena Soul,
私と
we were
主様
both
だけで
utterly
は
unprepared for life
立ち
in
往
the
生
city.
していたでしょうけど
It is thanks to the
異
gourmet
色
guild
連の
that
皆様
we
と
are
の
able
交
to
流
live
の
so
おかげで
comfortably.
対価なく暮らせているのですその恩義に報いさせてくださいまし
At least allow us to repay that favor.
こんな傷など
Minor wounds,
疲労など
fatigue, a little danger, not a
多少
problem.
の危険など
Not a problem at all.
へっちゃらです
If we can conquer the outrageous
とても
dishes
の
you
料理を
prepare,
口にする時
we
の
can
覚
survive
悟に比
anything.
べればどうということはございません
Alright, You really have grown strong. You're so dependent on both of you.
2人やばいですね
How crazy is that? Is this episode 8? I don't remember. The Pole of Fate.
ふむ
Hmm.
どうや
It
ら
would seem Miss
ジュ
June
ン
is
様が追
pursuing
い
us
かけて
no
こな
longer.
いようですね どうしたのでしょう
Why could that be?
あの方
She
は
seemed to be
様
acting
子
at
がおかし
most
かったように見受けら
in
れま
most
したね
unusual manner. Well, it is
まあ
clearly, certainly
こちらには都
lucky
合
for
が
us
良い
at
の
any
で
rate.
構いませんがいかがしましょ
So
う
what next? With no pursuers, we have escaped the immediate
とりあえ
threat.
ず一安心でございますけど やっぱり
I
思い
guess
切
we
って
really should drop by the
宝
vault.
物庫に向かい
It's
ま
just
しょ
around
う
the
か
corner after all.
ほんと扉は厳重に封
The
鎖
door
さ
is
れ
pretty
てますけど
tightly sealed, but I
私
know
な
the way
ら
to
改
unlock
装
it.
の方法はわかりますから陛下
And our
なんて
enemy,
呼ばれて
the
る
one they
私
call
た
Her
ちの
Majesty,
敵は
never seemed all
ど
that
う
interested in
もお
fancy
宝
treasure.
とかにはあんまり興味ないみたいでしたし
Hmm.
新たな封鎖なんかも
I
してな
doubt
い
there
は
will
ず
be
です
any
から
new seals in place.
私が知ってるやり
So
方
the
で開け
technique
ら
I
れ
know
ると
should
思い
work
ます
just fine.
ふむ
Hmm.
改
I
め
never
て考
considered
え
this
たこと
at
はご
much
ざいま
length
せんでしたが
before. But what could it be that this Majesty truly does want?
何を求めているのでしょう
They want something.
お宝に興味がないな
If
ら
she cares not for treasure, why would she go to the trouble of posing as royalty?
私たちを
And
排
aside
除
from
し
her
ようと
attacks
する以
upon
外
us,
に
she
は
has not made any
特に
clear
具
attempts to
体的
achieve
な行動
anything.
もしていないように思いますし目的が読めま
Her
せん
motives are opaque.
だからこそ
Somehow that seems
い
rather
やや
unnerving
不
of
気味で
me.
ございますね
Hmm.
何回か話した
The
限
few
りだ
times
と
we spoke, she seemed
権
interested
力
in
が欲しいっぽ
power.
いんですけど偉くなれ
But
れ
at the
ば
same
いい
time,
の
I
か
don't
と
think
いう
it's
と
about power
どうもそ
for
うでも
its
ないみ
own
たいですし
sake. I don't really
わか
know.
らないですね
She wants something. It has something to do with taking the position as Pecorine's rightful rulership of Landosol. She is a part of the Seven Crowns, so that has
こ
something to
の
do
世
with
界
it.
の真相などと
Perhaps this world's secrets and Her Majesty's goal are quite closely intertwined. It does seem that she is another of the Seven Crowns after
話
all.
を聞いた限りではその方もセブンクラウンズのようですしお、どういうこと
What do
で
you
しょ
mean
う
by that?
いえこれはまたの機会にややこしい話で
Well,
ござい
perhaps
ま
that
すか
can
ら
wait. It would take some
それよりもペコリーヌ
explanation.
様
More to the point, Miss
宝物
Pecorine,
庫というの
which
は
way is
ど
this
ちら
vault?
に
Oh,
この廊下の
it's
突
at
き
the
当た
end
り
of
で
this
す
corridor.
そこに
That
玉座
where
の
you'll
間って
find
い
the
うの
throne
があ
room,
って
and then the water on
そ
the
の床
floor
を
is.
浸している水の中にうわっと何事
What
で
is
しょ
all
う
of this?
何か爆発
Something
しました
exploded,
ね
right? In fact,
今の
I think I
見
recognize
覚
that
えのある
magic.
魔力の輝きで
Could
した
it be? Who is it? Oh, it's Carol. That means she's fighting everyone else. So, Misaki, Reno, and Chizuru.
みなちゃんお願い任せてくださいここをどこだと心得る過当な虫けら風情が陛下のおわつ玉座を汚すな
Jesus!
だから
That Majesty of yours is just a silly fake.
お姉ちゃんの言う通り忠誠を尽くす意味はないですよ。骨折りゾーンのくたばり損ないです。骨折りゾーンのくたびれ儲けね、ひなちゃん。黙れ。私にとって陛下はこの世
Is that really a time to be correcting her?
困りましたね。全然言うこと聞いてくれません。異空間にある洗脳魔法装置っていうやつは動きを停止してるんでしょ。ラジラキさんとダイゴさんが
Roger and Dagger should have spatial leap inside and spatial leap?
深い洗脳されてるっぽいし、すぐには戻らない。
Does that mean, yeah, if the brainwashing apparatus was destroyed, does that mean that Carol is doing this on her own will?
今は生命力を削って魔力に変換しているようだ。
どういうことですか？
要するに放っておいたらあと数分も持たずに
Oh my god, she's using her own life force. Okay, we need to save her! Or at least stop her from doing anything. What? That's not good at all. We gotta stop her.
当然
Indeed, to
裏若
forfeit
き
one's
命が
life
知ってよい道理などない。
is the great
彼女は洗脳され
bravest
操ら
of
れてい
heirs,
るだ
and
け
if
なら
that's
な
the
おさらだとも。
mine on her own, so much worse.
騎士として捨て
One
お
night
け
could turn a blind eye. Both of you,
二人
lend
と
me
も
your backup.
援護をしてほしい。
I shall dive in
私が隙を
at
つ
the
いて飛
first
び込んで
opening and restrain
彼女を
ourselves.
拘束する。
That's crazy talk. Can't you see how many blasts that she's firing off? One step too close and she'll be blown to bits. I mean, pieces. Same thing.
けれど
And
や
yet,
らねばならんのだ。
approach her I must. Were I to leave a young girl to her tragic fate, even if I saved my mistress, she would surely berate me.
メネカ様
Mistress Neckneck
正義を愛す
is
る
a gracious soul with a just heart. With a just heart. Indeed, this is why I love and respect her so. Wow, that's some passion. I love to cheer you on, but isn't it kind of impossible? Forget of getting close. You have your hands full at just dodging. All of you perish forever. Ever the last fool who dares to oppose me and her majesty. Carol, and Labyrinth too. How did you find yourselves in this situation? Oh wow, Legion, what are you guys doing here? Well, one thing led to another. We were in the area, so to speak. How did all of you find yourselves here as well? Well, the brainwashing apparatus we came to destroy is here in the throne room. I guess that means it must be stored in the vault as well, huh? Okay, I see. See down there? The entrance to the vault is hidden in the water on the throne room's floor. It's magically isolated in a totally separate dimension, so I guess it would be the safest place to hide something like that. Oh, it looks like you managed to rescue Pecorine, huh? Nice going. I knew you had it in you, big bro. Pecorine? Foul pretender to Her Majesty's name. How did you escape your cell? Our friends came to rescue me, Carol. And we'll rescue you too, just you wait. Once we do, let's all go back to the happy life we had before. Oh, come on. No, come on. Are you serious? We're gonna play this ending song? Like, everything is serious, and then we play this ending song. Oh yeah, it looks like we were having a great fun time. Looking back on memories. next time on Princess Connectory Dive,
ペコリーヌ
which is the next chapter.
そしてあんた私なんかを助けに来てバカみたい無駄よ私はもう戻れないんだから次回プリンセスコネクトリダイブ第12章仮面の下の素顔もう一度君とつながる物語帰る場所なんて私には
Interlude 12.
ネビア
Nebia, handle things here for me. I'm going to
私は
descend
今
the
すぐ
Tower
ソ
of
ルの
Soul
塔
and
を
head
降
to
り
the
て
palace.
王宮へ向かうから
Wait, what?
え
What?
ちょっと
Hey,
待
hold
ち
on
な
a
さい
second,
よ
Theo.
ピオ
What's gotten into you? Have you lost your mind?
大体
And heck,
あんた
can you
外
even
に出ても
survive
大丈
outside?
夫なの
Both of us are still
今の
barely
私た
hanging
ち
on
って
to our own
世界の
fragile
再構
existence
築
after
を
the
どうにか
reconstruction.
避けてかろうじて存在を保ってるだけの儚い存在でしょ外に出
The
たら
world
バグだと
outside
判
the
断さ
tower
れて
might see you as a bug and delete you. Well, I guess we don't have any way to tell if those services are still running.
どこまで生きてんのかわかんないけど
And it's true that the shadows, despite being clear bugs, are hanging on pretty well, but isn't that because someone's actively maintaining them? Who cares about any of that? I have to go down now, before it's too late. Well, I said, calm down. You mean me? Did you just hit me? Even my own mother didn't hit me, never hit me. Who even is our mother? Lady Minerva? Actually, I haven't seen her around lately either. One of her avatars seems to be playing with the arena system, but oh sheesh, I don't even know where to start. All these mysterious explanation. I was programmed with plenty of curiosity, so the stress of not knowing anything to kill me is killing me here. Anyway, you'll die if you leave the tower, for real this time. So I'll stop you however I have to, my dear sister. How sweet. You think of me as a big sister? I love you too, Nebia. But, step aside now. If you get in my way, I'll use force. Eh? You think you can beat me, you relic? If you want to die so badly, I have half a mind to do the job myself. Oh really? Feel free to go ahead and try. You're nothing but a bug-riddled baby. Alright, enough squabbling. There's no point. I guess not. Fighting each other won't change a thing. We are both just fragments of the guide fairy system, barely able to affect this world's people. But you've been working hard, huh? Hard enough to end up in that state. I gotta say, I can't tell what you're really trying to achieve. Most of us guide fairies were removed as unnecessary to this world. I think you and I must really be the only ones left. I don't want to lose you as well, so I really do have to stop you, my sister. Yes. Alright, already. Arguing with you has calmed me down a little. It's true I shouldn't have tried anything too rash. But this really is an emergency situation. I have to find a way to at least warn Legion. But he doesn't have time for that right now. With everything he's facing, I don't want to drag him off into a dream. During my dreams, his body sleeps, even if it's only for a few seconds. In the middle of this climax, those seconds could be fatal. If you want to send a message, there might be a way. I live in the gourmet guild house, and I get along well with the caretaker Karen. I could pass a little message to her. Of course, Legion and others are in Alice, so it might take time to reach them. This Karen isn't exactly a fighter, is she? Legion and his friends are in a battle. We can't throw her into a situation like this. Especially if we're going up against the state itself. So... then we're out of options. Nothing for it but to give up. Oh, wow. Okay. You youngsters are so cold. You do realize this whole world could collapse. We can't afford to give up. Why should chunks of data like us guide fairies care what collapses and what doesn't? We may just be data, but Legion and his friends are real living things. That is true. We can't let their precious lives be torn apart in a twisted world like this. Nebbia, get in touch with that Karen woman. It may not help much, but we have to do what we can. First up, we have to get Yui away from Novem. Jeez. I didn't expect them to run into each other right after I transported her. There's always been something about them. It hasn't there. These dang heroes. Normally it's beneficial to us, but this time it's just a pain. What do you mean? Explain yourself properly, Theo. It's Amith now. I'll explain once everything's ready, so for now, let's get moving. While we both still have a connection to this world, faint though it may be. Okay, so Amith is struggling with trying to help us. Alright, I can see. Nebula is being a pain in the little butt, but is trying to help Amith as well. We rescued Pecorine from assault, destroyed, well, part of the brainwashing apparatus machine. We need to save Carol and Naneka, so I guess that's what we'll be doing in chapter 12. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please smash a like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that bell icon on so you get notified on every video I make. Also, comment down below what you think is your most shocking, the most heartwarming revelation of this chapter. Was it Novem blaming Yui for the reconstruction of the world? Was it Pecorine's love confession? Or was it Amith worrying about us like always? Comment down below any of that, or comment down below what else you thought was more heartwarming in this chapter. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, like the video, and see ya!